Hey guys, GG Reviews here, and here again with another review, and it is another Air Jordan 1. And today I will be reviewing and unboxing the Air Jordan 1 fragment. Now, coming over to that, this is the box here. Of course, you have your standard Nike logo here, and of course your standard swoosh, obviously red text, everything like that. And of course, you have your sizing guide just here as well on the side of the shoe. Now, let's get this guy opened up. Coming over, that was actually interesting. Opening the box, of course, you have your standard ticket and your stamping there too. And then you've got, of course, just your standard tape here. Here's the shoes, now. Yeah, here they are. Now let's get into the review. Now, with the box out of the way, we can actually finally get into this really nice quality pair of Air Jordan 1s. Now, to start off from the actual heel counter here, you do have the fragment logo right there, which is just your two bolts, which is a very nice detail. I really like that. It's actually like stamped into the leather panel here. It is a bit more firm there. It's just probably the way it's been produced. So either way, it looks really, really nice. You have your standard Air Jordan Wings logo here at the top. With a nice, really soft leather there. Standard Nike tick right there as well. Looks really nice. Of course, it does come with extra laces as well. Nice blue suits that kind of panel here. It's like a royal blue. If you saw in my Royals, my Game Royale review, the blue on these and compared to those as well is very, very similar. It's actually almost not necessarily identical. These are a little bit darker, being the fragments, but very, very similar. Of course, you have a blue outsole as well, that same traction pattern, which is really good. Very nice strong rubber, which is amazing. And then this nice black leather all across at the toe box here, coming through the lining as well. And the leather here, actually on the panels, the white leather here, is this nice subtle tumbled leather. And of course, on the actual toe box, it is this slightly tumbled leather as well. It's not, massive tumbled, but it's also very nice. You can see on the other shoe as well. Same type of thing. The tumbling on the inner side of this shoe is actually much deeper. Little slight inconsistency there. I don't know if you can see on camera much, but if you compare these two here, oh, it's very similar. It's just more on the inside actually. Here it is not as tumbled as it is there. Stressed, you can see the stress marks coming through the leather here a bit more. It's much deeper. It's a slight inconsistency, but otherwise it's a really nice pair of shoes. Of course, you have blue Nike Air tagging here, and of course in the inside of the shoe also you do have the shoe tree, which is a standard. And of course you have the standard black lacing that comes with the actual shoes themselves. Now, in terms of quality in these pair, I'll actually keep the shoe tree out to show you this. It's a very nice leather, especially at the toe box here. You can see it's even slightly creased there because I've been just doing this all the time so much. I haven't even worn them just yet. And you can see the leather quality on these is a very nice, soft, bouncy leather, and it's just really nice to touch. And the quality of it is just really, really good, and I just really love it, to be honest. Look at it, it's still staying down. It's press it down here. Look at that. Still hasn't even come back up yet, back into place. It's just a nice, very nice leather. I had to push it back into place. You can see how nice that leather is on this. The tumbling part here is pretty soft. Not as soft as the front though. The panels here, the blue panels, the blue leather, very nice and soft too. Very plush. The inside here, the inner material, also very plush to hand too. Very, very nice quality shoe. Amazing. Now I'll get these quickly laced up for you guys, and I'll show you how they look then. Before I lace them up as well, I'll show you in the insole of the shoe itself. Take that out really quickly. So with the insole itself, you do have the fragment logo imprinted on the insole, which is a really nice detail that they put. Once again, it's just your standard foam insole as well. So nothing too special with this one right here. Now I have these bad boys right here all laced up now, both shoes. So this is how they'd be looking all laced up. Of course, the shoe does look nicer when actually laced together, so of course it's going to be looking better. I didn't put on the blue just because I don't think the blue will really go really well with these, and of course, why would you go with blue when the whole paneling here is all black leather, so it just goes in much more, and actually fades in more better with the actual shoe itself and the actual leather like panels and the colors and everything like that. I think it looks really nice. But I think if you put the blue, it'll kind of create even more contrast. But it really just depends on how you want to rock these. And yeah, I think just with the black standard lacing, it just looks much nicer in my opinion. Blue is my favorite color, so these are actually a very, very nice pair. The Game Royales as well is actually a really nice pair of shoes, and I dig them too. Really nice pair of Air Jordan 1s and sneakers, so they're quality, and I really like those too. But overall, these guys are very, very nice pair of sneakers, and I'll definitely be doing it on foot very soon as well. But just to say something, if you haven't already noticed at all, you maybe have, maybe haven't, but I shall say it anyways. These pair right here, in fact a UA, unauthorized Air Jordan 1 from a company called Yeezy. I got these from them not too long ago. Got them in the post. I did buy these myself. They weren't gifted to me, but I will leave a link to them in the description if you guys are ever interested in purchasing anything from them. They are legit. These came quite quickly too. But you can see just how nice the quality is of this pair of UAs. Of course, I am not going to be spending $7,000 Australian or $8,000 Australian, depending if you go through StockX or GOAT, to get a pair of Air Jordan 1s with a similar quality like the Game Royales. You may be able to see certain faults here and there, like maybe somewhere near the toe box here where you can see some of the white panels there still. I don't know if that's completely a flaw. It could potentially be. Like the flaw on the inside of the shoes as well, where you can see that one pair, which is this one here, is much more tumbled than the other. So that's just a slight inconsistency that they've done. Otherwise, everything else, to me, not being, of course, an expert on fakes or UAs, or unauthorized shoes, which come from the same type of factories, just does not go through Nike. I'm not an expert on them, but they look quite good in terms of replicas or unauthorized shoes coming straight from the factory rather than Nike directly. I have real Air Jordan 1s. I have the bands. I have the Game Royales. I did compare them, and they look very similar in the sense that details such as the wings logo look practically identical. The inside of the shoe looks practically almost the same, except for the insole. I found that the bottom was grey rather than blue, and I don't know if that's something on the real ones or maybe it's just on these, but I think it might be on the real ones. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, please. The Nike logo, I noticed, doesn't have the R's on it for the copywriting. I don't know why, unless the real ones were like that either. Of course, in the inside of the tongue, you have the normal standard text, which is pretty much practically the exact same. The fabric of the tongue, the mesh, is the exact same. The toe box looks practically the same. If anything, there might be a slight alignment issue, but that might be just me thinking that. But they look to me perfect. I can't, with my eyes, see much of faults in this pair here, except for the standard ones I've pointed out myself. When wearing these on feet, you cannot really tell from a distance, or even if someone passing you. You cannot tell at all, unless you see from that front part there that the white leather from the toe box has continued up, unless that is supposed to be like that. To me, I buy a lot of legit sneakers, and that's what I mainly wear and rock. But occasionally I will review one of these if there's amazing quality and I think it could be something really, really nice. The leather, to me, seems like really real leather. A very nice leather also. There's no hate against wanting this colorway without spending $7,000 $7,000 because you like the colorway of the shoe and you want to support that colorway and you like that color, you want to rock it, but you can't afford $7,000. I don't personally see a problem in that. I do not condone selling unauthorized shoes as real ones because they don't go through Nike directly, and that's where I see a problem personally. I don't see a problem if you want to wear these and you like the colorway but you just can't afford $7,000 Australian. I see a problem when you try coming over to me and say, these are legit, they are real, do you want to buy them from me? Here's the Nike box. That is where the line is drawn, in my opinion. There are people out there who decide to sell these unauthorized shoes and advertise them as real to scam people who are vulnerable and get that extra money, which I think is unethical. Whereas these shoes here are amazing quality, pretty much exact same type of details. Amazing work has been gone into these. People put effort into these, and I think they are a very nice shoe. And yes, Yeezy has done a great job with these. So I give a shout out to yes, Yeezy. Good job on this pair here. I will hopefully buy more from you guys in the future to review for my subscribers so they know about you and can see the quality type of shoes you guys produce. So good on you guys. They are a very nice pair of shoes, and I hope to maybe review more in the future for you guys. And have a look deeper into your shoes and your shoes you guys produce. They are a very, very nice quality pair of UA shoes, but they are not guaranteed authentic. You cannot resell these, and I do not condone it. Don't resell these. They are amazing. Rock them, enjoy the colorway, express that colorway, rock them as much as you want. They are just an amazing pair of Jordan 1s, and they have such great quality, and I really appreciate this pair of shoes. Now, all that aside, all that ranting, let's get these on feet. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this review and on feet of the Air Jordan 1s fragments from Yes Yeezy. Now, before finishing up the video, if you came this far, and I hope you did because I got some good news, don't forget to enter into my Adidas Yeezy 700 V3 Alvah colorway, the Alvah giveaway. So make sure you go into that video, that review, and it explains all the details of how you can enter into that giveaway, and you can go into the draw to actually win that pair in US 10. Now, don't forget about that, guys. Just want to remind anyone, you have to subscribe to actually be able to enter. And yeah, stay tuned for that because you can exactly win that exact pair. So stay tuned for that, release to come. And yeah, stay tuned for more. Join the fam, guys. You guys are so amazing. I love you guys so much. And I appreciate everything you guys do for me by subscribing and liking and commenting. I appreciate it so much. We're nearly at 1,000 subscribers. And I definitely will be doing a massive giveaway for you guys once we hit 1,000. And I appreciate you guys so much. Now, coming to pretty much the end of this review, guys. I hope you enjoyed this review. And please give it a good thumbs up. I appreciate it so much. And if you have any comments or any suggestions or, any kind of opinions, feel free to put them down below in the comments. I like to see what you guys like to say and what you guys are feeling and thinking. And I want to know what you guys think about this shoe specifically. I want to know what you guys think of this whole entire thing, your UAs and what you think about my opinion, guys. I want to see it. I want to hear it. I want to see what you guys think. please, guys, let me know down below. I'll see you guys on the next review. Stay tuned for more.